Right over here.
There must be another way into the building.
Why do you sound like that? Just today here. As always, continuing playthrough of Disco Elysium. This is part 5. No, last episode is part 5. Nope, that was 4. This is part 5. And you guys saw the last episode of. I had to redo everything I did off camera because of the whole situation, which I did do. But I'll get more into that once we get in to the video, which is right now. I have nothing else to say. Just get into it. I didn't die, but morale got too low, so I basically went crazy. So I redid everything that I did. And one of the things that I redid was I spoke to Kuno about the body. Last episode that I failed the roll, which caused me my morale to go down. And I rolled again expecting to fail, but I didn't. I actually passed it this time. So we got a place to store the body now. Sadly, I didn't record what he said. Sorry. I just wasn't expecting to pass it. I thought I was going to feel it just like it did last time. So I was like, whatever. But he told me to go speak to the bookstore owner to let us into the apartment.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Okay, yeah, right here. I was told that there's a huge fridge in the building cellar. Can you lead me there?
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
Okay, hold on. Let's just keep talking to her, maybe.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
Oh, that was useful.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course. No, she definitely was slacking off. It doesn't matter now. Tell me something else. Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes?
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how
Why am I-
compelled were
What?
you to buy books after talking with her?
Yeah, why am I going to grade her? I'm not going to grade it. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that.
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research.
Then
I expect an answer.
let's just say a 10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. It's quite the trooper. She's great value add. I'm here to dismantle the food market. Okay, let's change the subject.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I want to buy a book?
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Okay, so I need to get in. Is it here? Is it here? Is it?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking
I
the
didn't even
way to
notice
another
this.
room.
Notice this every time
A
I
strange
came in here.
cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains? Examine the strange cage-like trinket. Pull open the curtains. Ignore the curtains for now. Yeah, what's behind here?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
Oh my god, her and these
The books are all you care about.
books.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the
Yeah,
more
what's back here?
alluring they become.
Let's examine it first.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
I'm pulling it open, I'm sorry.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hands are curled around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences.
What consequences?
It's too dangerous.
So is it cursed then, actually?
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I heard there's a fridge there that I need. This is about the curse. That's why you're afraid? Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer and need to get in there. But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. Alright. I'll think about it for a while. I want to open it. What's back here? I'm assuming it's because of the curse, but I do think the fridge is back there that I need. Yeah, I need to get in there, officer.
Why?
Sorry, ma'am.
It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hands flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
So yeah, she's scared of a curse?
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
Yeah, I don't care. You can't stop me. Let's just open them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come
I already did. You were
here
useless.
and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Girl, is it really that serious? God, it's really dark. Oh, there's another door. Okay, the ghostly silhouettes, hair dryers. No sane person would ever put their head in such a machine. Oh, it's that. This should be a barbershop. A vaguely and I can never pronounce it right. Portrait of a man. Maybe looking at the unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Everything
A heavy
threatens my
door with
character.
a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down, but not before I strategize. Knock on the door.
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
Okay, first check your posture.
Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
Okay, check my surroundings.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear.
And what about the door?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
Okay, you got a 72%. How about knocking?
Only an echo. No one is there.
Okay, that was not a knock. I was banging on that door. Damn.
A hollowed out dark echo.
Okay, let's break the door down. 70%. I like those chances. I failed. Okay. Is that going to damage me? Why not damage me? Oh, yeah. Just kick it.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Oh, God. Try to breathe normally. This really wasn't the idea, was it? I deserve this. My body deserves to suffer behind the weak and disappointment. Disappointing. Is that blood I'm seeing over your forehead? Please don't cry. Please don't cry. Slap your face. I don't want anyone to see me cry.
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
Wait, the lieutenant steps closer, his eyes soft and worried.
What
Cares
is
about
going
me.
on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
I'm assuming the fridge is back there. Okay, I need to get in.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
Okay, so to me that's what those were.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Put skills into pain threshold. Actually, I do think I have a skill. No, skills right here. Okay, yeah, I do. Okay, so let's put it in pain threshold. Then let's give it another try. Back at it.
A heavy door with a missing handle
Oh,
stands
and it's
before you,
higher this time,
covered
80%.
in dozens, if not hundreds,
Nice.
of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
I succeeded that, and it's still.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door.
That's it.
It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Lieutenant stares at you as you stand there silent and booting. Smash into the door again. Wordless. Smash into the door, shout, fuck the system. Smash into the door, shout, freeze, dirtbag. Smash into the door, hands up now. Smash. Fuck it. It hurts. Wordless. It's gonna damage me now. Is it really worth it? This better be worth it. Like, man. Oh, it's Jim? Oh, and it's auto-saving. Oh, and he wants to speak? What is it?
What is this place?
Lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's an adventure. It's the netherworld beyond the veil. Looks like a gym to me. No idea, Kim, but my head hurts. My head hurts bad. And yeah, looks like a gym.
But no one's been here in ages.
He draws a stripe on the dusty floor with his foot.
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Okay.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages? Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's just a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here. God, there probably is something mysterious here. Maybe the game just keeps telling us to throw us off.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I need to pull it out first, you said? Oh, okay. Oh. Alright. Cool. We're not wall bars. They look unsafe.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates.
Sorry.
It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with.
Lift them.
There are
no,
no
it's not lift them.
collars on the barbell.
Head
This
hurts.
is a safety hazard.
Look him, it's a chap. There are no collars on the barbell. No, let's leave that. Slipstreams. A cube. 50. Scheduled memory. Wait, what? Okay, whoa. Getting rich from all this.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawing.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic.
Wilkins.
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the Welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Again with the race.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this? Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions. Whisper. One of them is a welcome supremacist. Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from welcomes.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
Lieutenant nods at the Welkin's facial hair. Do I really care? Just move on.
Just
I
look
really-
at those details. So much
He
effort.
seems to really like the drawing. Let's inspect the photo.
The photo collage
It's
depicts
blurry.
barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Let's inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50.
So last year.
Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
So these could have been last year. Again, I still don't know what exactly year this is.
It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. So much pain, back pain, neck pain, headaches, carpal tunnel, chest pain. No gym membership can make up for working in this manner.
Let's keep reading it. What
As
happened?
time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Didn't it look at the fridge ice field of nothingness?
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune Out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe. The full text reads, "Heat Death of the Universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s. Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise.
I blinked out there at the end. But sure. Oh god, so much more. Oh wait, let me...
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red
This
marker.
fireplace?
The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies. For what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here? This might be an elaborate piece of art.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
This one can listen.
Looks like a surveillance program. They must have had massive air width. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the game master? If this is a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Il Mara.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost of air width alone must have been huge. Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else? Squint at the lens.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Okay, so what's this?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
He sounds surprised and a bit cautious.
What he means
Cautious.
is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind?
But we are looking for a fridge, and we are pressed for time, so...
On the other hand,
Yep, he's
it's
right.
not the time not interested in abandoned radio computers. This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Okay, I really do want to turn it on, but he's right. I really need to find that fridge real quick. Cross notebook. RPG. Okay, so yeah, it was a like tabletop game. Okay, freezer. Oh, what's that?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring
Yes,
it
yeah, it's a furnace.
pitch black.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door gingerly, peeks inside.
No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Okay, well, that's not what we're looking for.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hyper-carnivore. Be careful.
Hyper carnivore.
This must be the fridge you were told about. Look inside. See if it's big enough for the corpse.
Okay, let's crack it open. The door. How are we even gonna get like the corpse up?
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
No, really?
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Look inside the fridge.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
This is clearly the fridge it took. It looks big enough for 2 corpses. Take the notes from the door. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too. Shall we go and get the body, then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
The two of you, easily.
Okay, let's do this. Clap your hands.
The body is heavier than you expected and stinkier.
Can't hear anything. I can't even hear
Half
the
an hour
narrative.
to get down to the bed. Then more to stuff it into the fridge.
Yeah, I
The
cannot-
lieutenant takes a step back
This is
to
weird.
admire your handiwork.
I kind of wish I chose the other options then. I thought I get the choice to do that before I... So if you do that. Body.
Beautiful. A dead body in a nice bare fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
You've definitely earned a drink after this. Perhaps even some pagan rites.
Really? You think it's good work? I'm not sure I believe you. Yes, we need to celebrate by performing pagan rites. Let's bring out the men and set it on fire. Should go with the first option.
No, not really. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in an ice bear fridge. This story does not leave this room.
This is a glorious achievement and people need to hear about it. We did our best with the means at our disposal. Yeah, I'm not proud of it, but we did find a fridge. This isn't police work, Kim. It's art. We're artists, and this is our vision. Yeah, I mean, this is the best we could do.
Did we though? Okay, maybe we did. At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
That does remind me, though, actually. I also passed the roll to be able to talk to the man. So I did talk to the dead body for a while. Oh, God. I already forgot what I told it. But the dead body knew my name. That's something I did remember. He knew that my name was Harry. So, yeah, obviously, two people already told me my name is Harry, so... Guess that's my name. Okay. Search the body one more time. Bag him. Take him away, Kim. No. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's focus on the body first. Let's search the body one more time, even though the chances still aren't that great. You have a point. I could increase my chances if I put it in perception. Okay, 70%. Okay, much better. Please pass. Please pass.
Your arms reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
I don't like any of these options. Crawl up his nostrils. Put your finger in his mouth. Squeeze his nose. I don't want to put anything in him, so let's just squeeze his nose.
You pick it between your fingers. The mess feels large, very porous somehow. Keep crawling, lest you break it.
I guess it's the only option I have. Crawl up. What do you mean crawl up his nostrils?
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
Do I? I guess I'm curious. Well, let me save here. Actually, can I? Oh, sure. You know what? Just
Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage. The thing you're looking for, it's not here either. Crawl out, spider.
okay. So is it his mouth?
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
Play with it. This feels right. Open your eyes and look. Let's open my
A
eyes.
vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate.
A uvula? So it's a girl house.
You see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
Say fuck yeah? Touch it with your fingers gently.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Put
Your
finger in it.
index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Brainstem. Feel around first. Push deeper. Brainstem.
Yes, That's what this part is called. You've seen the drawings. You've studied them.
Feel around first, yeah.
The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. The funk soul brother at the back of his head has gone dark forever.
Push deeper.
Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
There's a cavity right between the hemisphere. Push deeper.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand
How
to
deep are
follow.
we going?
All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Punch a hole through his mouth. Wiggle in. Let's wiggle in.
Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger.
Continue.
Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
Feel a solid object right under the skull. Inspect the skull. Interface easy. Fish it out.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Feels sharp, like metal. You press your teeth together. Your jaw is clenched. All you need to do is just...
Slowly pull your fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers. With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your
Flowery.
fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
You think they used my gun? Okay, so wait, how did we
The
not see
bullet
that?
falls in the bag,
Because it was
leaving
in
a
his mouth.
smattering of blood on the
There
plastic.
was a gun in
He
his mouth.
raises the bag under his eyes and says,
A non-caliber. Rifle. Some kind
I
of
know it's a
brittle
rifle.
alloy. Fractured on impact.
Known caliber rifle. Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift.
No, you deserve it. We can log it later.
Lieutenant drops the bag in your bloody hand. It feels light.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds like Kevin. Sounds about right. Say nothing. Just nod. Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
Okay, so yeah, the rest.
he's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
Ligature mark. The fractured ear bone. It was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
I mean, yeah, I agree with him.
I have had my doubts for a while now, since I saw there were no signs of struggle on his hands, and no claw marks on his neck. There have been other signs too, small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
Who would do this? Why would anyone do this? I think I need to wash myself. Maybe the bullet holds more answers. Yeah, I think that's why he put it in the evidence bag. Yeah, I need to wash myself now.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
I'm not sure I'm allowed in there until I pay that 100 real. Read the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Would do this. Still not sure if it's the harbor workers. If that feels like too obvious.
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
Okay, what happens next?
We put him in a bag and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. The body bag should contain the odor for the duration of the transport. I would drive him to processing, but it's too late to do that today. I'll do it first thing tomorrow. No problem. One more thing. This was really good work, detective.
But I already had a buck. Oh, thank you. Tell me something, dead man. Take notes on the door. Okay, let's just put his body in the
All right.
car or whatever. He takes out a shiny black body bag and starts pulling the plastic over the dead man's face.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands. I'll take the legs.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, this time it's not as loud as it was last time. Okay, I can put that away now. Okay, so I can interact with that now. So like, what now? I guess now it's just. I have a point, but I think I'll hold off on that. Yeah, I guess now it's just what's the word? Find our subject. Okay, let me save because I did a lot of stuff there. Oh, I think it just saved. I'm gonna save again just to be sure there. Okay. Well, yeah, I think it's getting really late. I think last thing I want to do is just sell this stuff at the pawn shop.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can. Let me have a look.
My clothes, a fascinating photo of a corpse. Nope. Pockets, access your pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Can I like shop football? Let's pawn that. Do I want to pawn this? Can you like whatever that is? Filament feels oddly fragile in your hands. It's intricate structure covered in dust, silver tape on the side. Production schedule note. The filament contains information that can be read using the. Okay. So I don't want to sell that yet. Then. No, I think that's it. But you can shop you there. Mod up. You won't say anything. Okay, what about Kim though? Where are you staying, man? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, here's the problem. Okay, can't read that. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or
Suitcase.
the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
You're looking at the destruction. I'm sorry for this. I did it my way. This is where the magic happens. Say nothing, nod stoically. Yeah, he's looking at the destruction.
He nods.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem, officer.
He takes a step forward. The door, like he'd like to leave. You could leave now. It's like the end of the day.
The bed is cold and not
Is this
particularly
a bed?
inviting.
Also, could I always
But it's
interact with this?
yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after
okay.
9 p.m.
So we still have some time.
Hello again, sir.
You see, in sipping on a hot juice, I still can't get over the fact that she's sipping on hot juice. That sounds gross. Gonna sip on like some tea, hot chocolate. Even like I know she's a little bit even coffee. Hot juice. What is this, crime business? What is romance? Okay, no, nothing new.
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
What are you talking about? It's just a door.
Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective.
Okay, so yeah.
They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house.
Really?
I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Host Almighty, she prays, guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the door. Blessed be your name.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know about the curse. I thought the curse wasn't real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman.
You told me it wasn't real. At least she brought it up and she was like, nah, it's not real.
All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do.
Her facade has dropped. Now you see the curiosity behind the fear.
Okay, I guess I could do that in the meantime while I wait for time to pass.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
Her eyes narrow, as if she whispered the name. The entity. I don't think so. Of course, the entity. Close your eyes. I didn't see her, but I sensed her present. Yeah, I didn't see her. So.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney.
Chimney.
It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably.
Oh, I almost
I've
looked inside.
suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I
Maybe
first saw her.
Wasn't there a radio in the chimney? You should mean that's part of this part of the central furnace. Chimneys aren't big enough for anyone to live there. Chimney, passage between heaven and hell. Of course, it all makes sense now.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there.
Someone living there? I'm assuming
Some
someone's living
unnatural
there.
magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
Okay, let's go do that. Let's go do that.
The dusty radio computer sleeps on its...
Let's turn it
The
on.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the
Okay, yes, I'm so glad I didn't sell it then. Okay, let's insert the product then.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Okay, let's press play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Oh god, they better not start singing. Yeah, that reminds me. My last video. Copyright. And I haven't actually checked why. I got copyright, probably should check that. But I'm guessing it was the man singing. So stupid. I'll deal with that later.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
It's production schedule. Why did you call me Fortress Accident? What are you, machine, or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. Now please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
No.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
You're on. My partner tells me that you're here because video computer guys are all paranoid. Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident.
Your dog's barking outside. So sorry if you can hear that.
As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark.
Now please tell me the reason for your call, Fortress Accident.
What's the procedure schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
All right, thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yeah,
Good.
right.
Please
Actually-
repeat the password.
Password. I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint? Is it my birthday? This is the police. Please open the thing. I don't know the password. But didn't she say it's like on there? Just look.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do.
I mean, the cube was just there. No one was here.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Okay, so I don't want to sell that thing yet. Then I bet it's a lot of money, but I think I could find a
Thank
password.
you, and goodbye.
The old lady's voice is disappearing along with the static.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Okay, let's print. What are we printing
Nothing
exactly?
happens.
Yeah, let's keep that.
The filament
That's right now.
slides out of its glowing nest.
Okay, password. Password. Maybe. Oh. What do you have to say?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Someone tried to exercise the curse using technology. Looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. It shows a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? Time let's move. Let's go with the second one. See what he has to say with that.
No, that's not it. I think
Lieutenant takes a step back. Sapling? His hands.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
Okay. See what you got, Lieutenant.
it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Okay. How are they planning to do that? Has anyone ever done this before? And this was a role-playing game. What do you think happened to the company? Wow. Wow. Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
Do you like tabletop or role-playing games, I'm assuming?
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Okay. Wow. Conclude.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
Lieutenant tilts his head, thinking. They were insane if they thought they could do that. It was just a play to cheat money out of their investors' pocket. The curse got them. I see no other explanation. This world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Wait, oh, what am I saying? The world, it's cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
A half smile breaks out on his face. He says, looking around the derelict room. The pipes howling, rats across the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Okay. Again, I'm just gonna save as often as I can now, after what happened.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
Yeah, this is content.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
Tenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murder of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure him, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Smear your hands with coal. Those voices are heard. Maybe it's the malignant entity. Yell, hello, into the furnace. It's giving me the option, and this is really high.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
You hear a woman's voice. This is the police. Who's there? It's someone that goes to the doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit. Hello, are you there? Speak to me. This is the police. Who's there?
Hello? Did you say anything?
There's a pause.
I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
Okay.
you hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Okay. Wait. Was it you who was talking?
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman is on a throne of tools with emerald lights shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of dye are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Hold on, what do you mean by... I already forgot how she pronounced that word. You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window. Oh, you asked me about the dye. Yeah, I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance?
Didn't
You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Hold on, what do you mean by that?
Yes, Amelia is like a calling
Millie.
station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table. I don't think this is the woman that was talking, is it? Is it?
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
Why are you asking me about dice? Move on.
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong.
Sure, I like role-playing games, and I need some die. Maybe I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly. No, I was looking for something else. Squint your eyes mysteriously. Answers. I'm not interested in buying dice right now. I'm a police officer. I need to ask you some questions.
Of course, I can see that. I just thought you were a police officer looking for dice.
She tells
How
her...
else can I help you then?
Also, should we be pointing the light directly at her face? How did you become a dice maker? Where the dice is? Okay, now let's ask about the man.
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then, the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Mid daily ruckus, you never took your eyes off the work to look out the window? Do you often work Sunday nights?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work Sundays?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
What do you mean daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
She stops and tries and comes up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike. But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
I see. Thank you for your answers. Conclude.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Yeah, where are we?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks. Okay, so it's you.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Creative.
Lieutenant looks around the spacious room, the ceiling fading into the shadows above.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
I heard this place is cursed. Did you know the place that people call it doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain that? What happened to all those companies then? Patience is the one who sent me. Oh, her. Okay, yeah. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady?
Plaisance. Okay.
I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There's hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughters to keep the company going. The curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail, even her. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's what I'm here to investigate.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the Whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Really? Hold on, the Whirling's part of the doomed commercial area? Yes, but it's still a separate building. No, the Whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills. Am I that customer? You're right. The Whirling's... Hold on, the Whirling's part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
Yeah, but it's still a separate building. Right?
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives and carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
No. They saw things. It's because you're the source of it, a malicious entity. Because you're complacent. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse isn't affecting people like you. The curse will get you. The curse will get to you. I have no doubts about it. It just doesn't care about earthly time frames. I'll be the first to admit there's many inconsistencies in this so-called curse.
I was just about to ask.
She
What
leans-
do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
Personally, no.
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity.
I think it still might be you that's causing this near your eyes, very mysteriously. I'm trying to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market functions. Yeah.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Shivers. Why hasn't her business failed? Oh, I don't have any skill points. I'll be back. I'll be back when I get a skill point. Okay. Well, that seems to be it. Nothing that crazy.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity, told me about. Her name is... I keep forgetting. And she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress, some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you. No, ma'am, I've fought her over. She's not the one to blame for this cause. She may be involved, but I don't have a way to question the entity further.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
She says there's no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. Lie. The source is the taxidermist shop. He became involved in the arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirit down upon this place. Honestly, you don't have an answer yet. There's still leads to be followed, like the strange radio component thing. There's another entity, more malignant, pulling the strange strings in the margines. Perhaps in my travels, I will cross paths with it.
Too many inconsistencies. What kind of talk is that?
The woman scoffs at you with audible snort. First, you're one of those inconsistencies. As I said, she's a novelty dice maker whose business has been running for a long time now.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's been feeding the curse.
Red blotches appear on her skin.
I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, Detective. The investigation is over. I just hope that you haven't made anything worse by going in there. Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Oh, I got a skill point. Okay, perfect.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly, damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books are rotting. A great cold lives here, and there too. 1,200 meters away, on the urban coast, the dark shape of a church is reflected on the water, calling.
Oh, yeah, I saw the church. Just don't know how to get to there. Okay, well, we still have... oh, no, I said... We still have, like, 2 more hours. No, about an hour and a half. There was a woman up here that called us a pig last episode. Let's see if we could talk to her.
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat boat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I just want to know your name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Start with your blood type and go from there. Hep. Yeah. When was the last time tested? Just answer some questions, okay?
Ask away, pigman. But I don't promise to answer.
Despite this ask, he puts the brush aside. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? What are you doing on the wall? Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
You keep looking up to the side. When you're looking at, she's not going to answer
The
this question.
lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That a son. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep.
Oh,
We
that's
should
what I need to
her.
talk to. Yes. Oh,
She's
God.
a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along
Okay,
now.
no, I don't-
Watch your
okay,
back.
Just go. That's what I need to talk to. Oh my god. Okay. Let's save. Do I have time though? It's getting pretty late.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
Joyce. She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
We'll give it this way. Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical
She
episode.
needs to know that.
Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on the boat. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? What can you tell me about the strike? What can you tell me about this lynching? Do you know something about these tattoos? You seem rich. Can I have some money? Can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about the trade tickets? What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
Okay.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Did she?
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead? So the strike connected to the lynching. How were the talks going before the lynching? Okay, phone call. Lovely. Hold on. I'm back. Okay. So the strike is connected to lynching. How were the...
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
I mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes. Okay, did we ever get his name? I think this is the first time we're getting his name. Jean-Luc. Okay. How are the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Well,
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
because it's March now. Like right now. Although March is almost over, which is crazy. I feel like same thing always. This month went by fast, this month went by fast, but March really did go by fast.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the Union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Yeah, didn't they want like half of the company? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's like they wanted some of the company. Okay, anyways, what happened to this Scomont? What were the demands? The scabs gave. I'm curious to know what happened with this Scomont.
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay. So it's not the body then. The body wasn't short. Cool. Not cool. Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
What were their demands? Scabs at the gate. Did you put them there? What do you think of Everett? That's all I need to know. Yeah, what are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
I like it. I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive. Call me posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it. I wanted to ask you something else about the strike. Yeah, don't know.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
All of them? It's not even like a majority, like they all have to sign it.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
It's pretty funny, I have to admit it. The workers can't be kings. The king is king. The king is dead. Long live the workers. What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
But there's been no follow-up. Oh, that's what she said. Also, the way that I talk, like I'm not trying to put on a voice. Maybe I should try, because the way that I talk when... Like I say something, oh, sorry. When I say something that my character would say, he definitely would not say like that.
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
She said people like plural.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Oh, okay, that guy. We spoke to him.
This checks out.
The scabs, okay, did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
Okay. No, I mean scabs. Let's call them strikebreakers. You put them there, right? You're right. I don't know what got into me. Some of that degenerate dock workers. Nico has rubbed off to me. Let her continue. Actually, why don't I want to let her continue? There's a reason I don't want to let her continue. Okay, let's go with number 2. Let's call them strikebreakers. You put them there.
If these strikebreakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
What do you think of Everett? Is that the guy that gave us a check? Over that uncomfortable chair?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
I keep hitting the mic, I'm so sorry. You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him. That's Everett, alright. He's not that bad. No, I honestly believe her. I feel like he's just overly kind to us. just to get suspicion off of him or someone close to him.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Oh God, I haven't spoken to Edgar yet. I remember hearing something about this Edgar.
Have you seen him?
Nope.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Okay, so not only do they look the same, I mean, obviously they're twins, but they sound the same? Okay, so let's go there. I can't remember if the guy that we spoke to had a lazy eye. I think he did. So that was Everett. So we need to speak to Edgar then.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself? Outside the Brothers Claire?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of local working men, a giant leech, sucking life out of Rivershaw, basically a socialist mob. I don't know if you guys heard that, but here's where I heard something. A giant leech in Rivershaw?
Indeed. And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
One more thing. You said something happened to in this election.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
Yeah, her name.
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name.
Why not?
She's just forewoman. In private correspondence, Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name. And I don't have access to the union's files.
Eerie. It happens. Some kind of extortion, probably.
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Okay. So is this like a man that was killed someone important then? So I was over here thinking it was just like some random man, but probably was someone important.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
Talk to you Everett. You're on a boat. Tell me with the Wild Pines, what do you do for them? You need something about this lynching. I mean, he's giving us options to show her, so let's see if she knows anything about the tattoos.
That's the man who was killed.
Wait, she knows?
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Wait, so she's seen it then? So you know something about the tattoos? Why is... how... is it you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Okay, let's talk about the lynching.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
So I do have a name, but I don't have a badge number.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois.
Oh, okay, thank God we got a
I'm
name
afraid
before that.
Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
She turns the lieutenant's badge and turns to... Okay, but look, we have a name now. Hey, we have a name. Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see.
She looks
So,
incredibly
are you
worried.
saying you
Christine's
lost
worried.
your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible after a night of heavy drinking, I lost memory of my life and the world. Could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, city, nothing. Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Oh, really? Yes. Okay, so I was... Do you really have to tell her all that? I guess number 2 sounds better. Sounds like let's not tell her about our heavy drinking.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
I mean, I really hope so that I am. Because technically, I still haven't gotten solid proof that I am.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
I think I told her at the amnesia instead of the being an alcoholic. Okay, so I have the option to find it or talk about something else. I don't even think it's worth trying to put points into this. I don't think it's gonna help that much. So I'll find it. Yeah, I'll try to find it. I mean, obviously it has to be somewhere.
Of course. But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear. The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
So yeah, I really want to hurry up and find that badge.
Of course, Detective.
Oh, it's getting really late. What could the badge possibly be, though?
Are you trying to sneak up on me?
She
Come to
received-
slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
Why is she whispering?
If anything, you're afraid she'll take you out one day.
No, why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now? I'm sorry. Yeah, why would you even say
Then
that?
why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Ah, she's... I still feel like she's the one that has her gun. Okay, what is this back here?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
And that's with 4+ bonus. What? Okay, well, as always, it's with a shot. You can always get like a critical.
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Oh, what was that? Orange bum hat. Reaction speed, rhetoric. An orange bum hat? Do I have a hat? I don't. It's because there's a negative 1 to that, though. Do we want that? This fit is crazy. Nah, take that off. Put it over here.
There must be another way into the building.
Why do you sound like that? Was that him? Why did it sound like that? Are you good?
Yes?
Okay, well, let's inspect this.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
What do I do with you, Bullet?
What?
Lieutenant steps closer. Said, what do I do with you, Bullet?
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me.
Good idea. I don't know. Good idea.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim.
Kind of feel like it was my gun.
In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
Just inspect the bullet.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
Look at the jacket.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
And the core?
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
Well, actually, know this. It's jacked bullet close to 5 mm in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
So it was military. Was it his own gun? Think they used his own gun with it?
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
Okay, so then maybe it wasn't my gun. Hand-eye coordination. If I fail this, can I get another shot if I put points in hand-eye coordinations? Let's see.
A
Oh, but I succeeded.
revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago.
So you think we could question that? Was it Rene? I think we could question him maybe about it.
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
Why use Belmargrave rifles these days?
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for a well-preserved antique, most likely.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Jot some
Bullet?
down. I think I know where this came from. Tingle the bag thoughtfully.
Okay. And?
I mean, I have some ideas, but I can't be sure. Shot came from a Belmargrave rifle.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
Why not?
Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective, from what I've seen. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Worth it. What? Getting shot? I think we should have more powerful guns. We're the law. I think you consider every shot like it.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
I mean, I don't have to imagine that. It's like, hello, America?
But back to the investigation.
Seems like we're looking for an antique enthusiast. Could the victim have been mixed up with some foreign guerrilla firearm? Well armed. Started crossing over to Martinez. Yeah, something mysterious is afoot.
Let's find out. Next step, finding the gun itself.
Okay. Just feel a bullet through the bag.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
Okay, the bullet has nothing else to say. Let's put it away. Okay, so that was useful. We have the gun type now and it all saved, so now we just need to find my ID and rifle. Well, not my rifle, but just the rifle.
It's been a week and now they show up?
Wait, I was gonna end the episode, but who's speaking? Is it you?
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Is this the same guy that voices Call Me Mañana? Why are you whispering? It sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man. Suppose found. Yeah, no trouble here. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, again, really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Yes. Yes, you're adjusting your shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Okay.
By God, this young man has the body of a decathlete. His lithe form was practically made for vaulting over the high bar.
Son, do you train? Can you tell me your name? Looks like you have a good view of the whirling backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Did I?
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Then it takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Snow blankets the old patio. Chairs and dead house plants, and the neighbors' windows are black.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend? Your friend? What?
It was my Sunday friend.
Sunday friend?
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
What's your friend's real name? Do you see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
So, can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez. Okay.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
Son, do you train?
Occasionally.
He takes another drag, filling his lungs with nicotine.
Why?
Are you the track team? Nothing. You should give up smoking, son. It's not good for your health.
No. I just like to look good.
Okay. I get it. Nothing wrong with looking good. A shame. Young men like you with a body like yours, you'd be credited to any track team.
He gives you a honeyed smile before shaking off the cigarette ash.
Is that really it? Okay.
No.
Oh.
We won't.
Okay. Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay. Oh, okay, we could do that. To Justin. Let's try it out. Why not? %. Again, as always, worth a shot.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side.
Not this
Throw
again.
yourself before his very feet like a dog.
Not this again. What do I want you to do? Cry? What do you want? Wait, what do you want from me? Do you want me to cry? Huh? Please don't go. I'll stop drinking. I'll take the trash out. Please don't leave me. I'll just go with the first
No,
one.
for God's sake, I don't want you to cry.
He takes a quick step back and looks around, clearly disturbed.
Listen, I really have to go.
The flick of his wrist, he senses a stupid cigarette slung over the rail.
Ah, there it goes. Wasted. You would have gotten at least a few good drags out of it.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Got a new... There's an animation for it? Okay. Well,
He's gone.
Tim puts away his notebook and turns to you. We should run after him. See where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up, you're right. He probably didn't have anything important to say. I think he did have something important to say, but...
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Isn't it the muscle head?
There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Okay. Well, that is something that I'll leave for next episode and tomorrow, because it's getting really late. It's totally day one. Okay. That was Disco Elysium of episode 5. This was episode 5. As always, I'm having fun enjoying this game. What else do I have to say? I guess the investigation really is picking up. Okay, we were able to inspect the body more clearly, found a bullet, and it seems like that was actually the cause of death. It wasn't actually the hanging. And my theory is, I'm still leaning towards we were the ones who killed the person. Somewhat. I don't know, actually. Yeah, maybe not. The more I think of it, I think that it was an important person and that they also just killed him for a reason, not just because he wanted to kill, but they had a reason. Hopefully, for now, next episode. As always, I'm binge live streaming every day now, at least every weekday now, over on my Twitch. I also live stream these if you're like interested in seeing these. Next episode should be out. Okay, this one comes out Thursday, so next episode should be out Tuesday. Till then, see you then.